wanting to lose fat, but never know the exact steps that need to be taken in order to achieve your goals. In this video, I'm going to lay out every single step that you need to take, or anybody needs to take, in order to lose weight effectively. So let's get right into it. Step 1. Step 1 is to create a caloric deficit. A caloric deficit is when you consume less calories than your body needs for normal function. This means your body has to revert to fat storage and glycogen storage for its energy instead of deriving its energy solely from food. Step 2. Lower insulin. Insulin is the fat storage hormone. It is commonly associated with diabetes, and even the tiniest amount of insulin will block fat loss. This means half a glass of juice, this means half a bagel, this means even a piece of fruit will block fat loss. Many people are unaware of this. Insulin is the main thing that is preventing fat loss. So how do we lower insulin and combat the negative fat storing effects of this hormone? Well, first and foremost, we need to lower our carbohydrate intake of all kinds, whether that be sugar or from slow digesting carbohydrates, because carbohydrates raise insulin more than any other macronutrient. Therefore, they are the most likely to prevent your fat loss. The second thing we need to do is avoid fast digesting proteins. These include your whey protein powder and unfatty white fish. These spike insulin far more than any other kind of protein source because they are digested so quickly, and much of the protein ends up being converted into carbohydrates within the body. The third thing that we should do is we should try and eat fat with our meals. Fat slows down the digestion of proteins and carbohydrates, and this means that we have a more sustained release of nutrients and not a sudden spike that will spike our insulin. Now on to step 3 in our step-by-step fat-burning formula. We need to increase our fat-burning hormones. The first one of these is called growth hormone. Growth hormone is a vital part of a fat-burning process, and the way we can raise it is firstly by sleeping more, secondly by lowering insulin, we've already talked about that, and thirdly through increasing the period of fasting within our day. Check out my video on intermittent fasting in order to learn more about that. The second fat-burning hormone is adrenaline. Adrenaline is released when we're in panic mode. The best way to increase adrenaline is through high-intensity exercise. By increasing adrenaline, you will speed up your metabolism and increase fat burning at the cellular level. Now on to step 4. Step 4, we need to increase our antioxidant intake. Fat cells do not only store fat, they also store oxidants as a way of getting those oxidants away from the rest of the body. Therefore, when we are burning lots of fat, many oxidants are released into the body that can be harmful, and this can slow down our rate of fat loss in order to combat the excessive oxidants that are being released. So by increasing our antioxidant intake, we are far more likely to have a sustained rate of fat loss for a sustained period of time. Now on to the 5th and final step of the fat loss formula, and in this we need to speed up our metabolism. Now we don't have enough time to talk about this in this video, but do check out the linked video in the description, my video on the steps you need to take to speed up your metabolism today. Now that is it. They are the 5 steps you need to take in order to start losing weight going forward.